Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is about the chords for Cuckoo. What you just heard was an arpeggio pattern played on the chords for Cuckoo. And what the word arpeggio means is you take a chord and break it into its individual notes. So for example, here's a C chord, which we have been strumming up to this point. We can interpret it as an arpeggio by picking the notes one at a time. And it's usually done in repeating patterns, so there's a cohesiveness to the accompaniment. If you changed in every measure, it would be confusing. So the pattern that we'll be using, Piami, is named for the fingers sequence, P, I, M, A, M, I, Piami. And there's 6 strokes. And that's so that will fit into 3 beats. Cuckoo is a triple meter piece, and so it's going in 8th notes, P, I, M, A, M, I. The way to learn this is not to play the chords yet, but start out by learning the arpeggio pattern on the open strings, like this, P, I, M, A, M, I. And the repetition is very important because what you're trying to do is develop, not just memorize it, but you want it to be like a reflex so that your muscles just move and you don't have to think about it. When you're playing music, you'll be worrying about being expressive and feeling the music, and you don't want to think about which finger all the time. So we practice these things a lot so that it becomes automatic. Now, once you have that open string pattern down, then you're ready to work on the song itself, Cuckoo. Each chord is very similar in how we use the pattern, but there is one difference. So let's talk about what's similar. This fingering sequence is the same every time. P, I, M, A, M, I. Never changes. What changes is what note you pluck in the bass. And that's determined by the particular chord. So for example, for C chord, we'll want to hit its lowest note indicated in the chord diagram. So that would be the 5th string. For A minor, we'll want to also strike the 5th string because it's the lowest note. Notice the 0 placed next to the 5th string on the diagram. Now the G7, if you look carefully at the diagram, the lowest pitch note on the left side is the 6th string, so we strike the 6th string bass. Because what you're doing is creating a bass line. If I played these notes without the rest arpeggio, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. So it's really you're kind of simulating the sound of 2 instruments. That's part of the reason why this pattern sounds a little more sophisticated than like the simple strum 3/4. That's it for arpeggio. Practice that on the open strings, learn those chords, and get that accompaniment for Cuckoo sounding nice and smooth. See you back here next time. Aloha.